Hello everyone, for today's magic card trick tutorial, I thought it would be neat to share with you a trick that has a little bit of an Easter theme since Easter's coming up. You have a regular deck of cards, well mixed, well shuffled, and you have a spectator just go ahead and select any card they like. Let's say they pick that card right there. They look at it, remember it, don't show you, but you take their card and lose it somewhere in the middle of the deck. Okay, you have no idea where their card is, completely losing the location of their card. Give the deck a few cuts, even a nice shuffle or two. Completely losing the location of the card. And boom, the magic is done. You just wave your hand over the deck just like that and throw the card into the Easter egg. Full of candy. This one happens to have a Super Mario theme, I think because the movie's coming out. But look at that. Magically, there is one card inside the Easter egg. And now I don't have any idea what card you picked, but can you tell me what the card you selected was? Was it the 7 of clubs? And that's easy card to egg. And it does use a regular deck of cards. And I can even show you that that was the only 7 of clubs in this deck, and it was a free and true selection. The spectator can pick any card they like, okay? There was no other 7 of clubs in this deck. Okay? And that's my Easter themed magic card trick tutorial, easy card to egg. Now before I show you how to do this, please, as always, like and subscribe to this video. I really appreciate it. It really helps this channel out. And do magic tutorials, post them once a week on this channel, and every once in a while if there's a holiday coming up, I kind of do a themed kind of tutorial as well. So throughout the year you might see themed tricks for certain holidays. You know, I've done Halloween, Christmas, Valentine's Day, Easter, Thanksgiving, things like that, of that nature, okay? So please do me that favor, please like the video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I do appreciate it. Also, check out thebestmagicshop.com, where you can find some awesome new magic tricks, accessories, shirts, bags, and more for yourself or anyone who just likes magic. Now, some of you may remember that I do have a tutorial on a easy card to wallet effect, and this is very similar to that effect. So you're going to need one of these cards, okay? This is a double-backed bicycle playing card. It was printed by the US Playing Card Company, okay, the same people that print the bicycle cards. So you can get these at your local magic shop. You can make one of these if you take, you know, just 2 cards, 2 jokers, you glue them together, okay, let them set, and then you can make one that way. Or if you know how to split cards, you can split the cards and then glue the backs together, press them down onto some weight, and then, you know, after the glue dries, you'll have a double back card. But obviously, you know, this is the easiest way, is just to buy this. At your local magic shop may have them, but you can get a 5-card gaff set that includes one of these, red and red back. It includes a red and blue and blue back, and a red and blue back too as well. So you can do a couple of different tricks with that 5-card gaff set, and it's a few bucks. It's a couple dollars, I think $3 right now, and it only costs you a postage stamp to ship it at thebestmagicshop.com. Okay, so that's ways to get that. Now you start off the trick, regular deck of cards, and then in your Easter egg, and I bought this at Walmart, and I don't know if it's because they're anticipating the Super Mario Brothers movie coming out, or it's just popular with Super Mario, it just had Super Mario on it. But you want to get an egg that's larger than normal, okay, so the card does fit in it without folding it. Now, you can do this trick by forcing a card and then having another card, you know, folded up inside of one of the tinier eggs that are more common around Easter time, the plastic ones. But you do have to fold the card, put it in there beforehand, and then you can force a card. And I have tons of tutorials on how to force cards. I'll put a playlist to that playlist in the description of this video, so you can do it that way as well. But this is kind of neat because it's a regular deck, and they do have a free selection of any card that they pick. So it's not a force or anything like that, okay? And this is, like I said, this is similar to the card and wallet, and I'll put a link to that tutorial in the description as well, okay? So instead of a wallet, we're using an Easter egg. And so I just want to show you that there are different ways of doing, the same trick. You don't have to do card and wallet. You can do card and Easter egg, card and different things, okay? So the setup is you have that double back card inside your Easter egg before you start. And this can be in an Easter basket with a bunch of other eggs with candy in it, or whatever, okay? So you have that set up, and you just want to be careful. This one's clear on one side. It'd probably be better if you had one that's just solid color. I know they make gold ones that are solid color too, that are this size. But just be careful with when you flip it over, if you have a clear one, just make sure that the card's not, on its side up and down, so you can see both sides of the card, okay? So that's why I put a little bit of candy on top of it, just to kind of hold it down a little bit, okay? So it's flipped over, you have your egg. Now, you have a spectator. Just go ahead and select any card that they like, and it's true and free selection, and then you just want to get the card to the top of the deck, okay? And there's several different ways you can do this. I also have a tutorial on 3 different ways on how to do that, and I'll put a link in the description as well. But for this trick, what I did was they picked a card. I said I'm going to place it somewhere about halfway through the deck, and then I place it, somewhere about halfway through the deck, and then when I push it in, on my last push, I push down on the selected card, and this is exaggerating. While you push it in, that'll push this top stack of cards up so you can get a break, okay? And hold it with your palm so you have a break. This top stack and a bottom stack, and then their selected card is on top of this bottom stack here, okay? So what that break allows you to do is you can say, now we'll just give the deck a cut, and you cut off about half of the top stack, put it on the table. The second part of that top stack, you cut again, okay? So that's cut number 2. Their card's here, and then you just finish the cut by placing that pack on top of those 2 cuts, okay? So now their card's on top, and now you can shuffle, and then you can shuffle as many times as you want, as long as you just shuffle the top card last, okay? So shuffle once, shuffle twice. This is my left hand. I'm starting with my left hand, and I'm ending with my right hand over here, okay? Just these cards, shuffle, exaggerating again, but just keeping that card on top. And then just do some kind of magic move, like you're making the card vanish. You can just, dribble the cards down, riffle them, do a snap, whatever. Just kind of make a magic move, and boom, boom, your card's vanished, like you're palming it, whatever, okay? And say, where could it be? In this case, I threw it and said, oh, it could be in the egg. Now that's when you go to get the egg, okay? Turn it over and show them. Oh, wow, there is one card in there, okay? You open it up. And that's your double back card, okay? Get the deck, take the double back out. You're just showing that it's one card, just, the back side. Place it on top of the deck, and then you want to do a double lift, okay? Double lift is just grabbing 2 cards as one, okay? As you turn them over, okay? So you grab 2 cards as one, and you can do a double lift in different ways, okay? Turn it over and show that it is their card, okay? And now because that's a double back, when you turn it over, it's always going to be the back side. And then place this on the table, and then you can show that it's a regular deck. There's no other cards. This is a regular card. And then you're stuck with this double back on top, okay, after you do your double. So your double, I like to bevel the cards a little bit. There's also, you can flick down 2 cards with your thumb, and then grab this top corner, and then turn the card over like that to do a double. Or if you bevel the cards to this is my right, then you can just kind of with your finger feel for 2 cards and then turn it over, okay? So that's the double. Show the cards to regular deck, and then an additional move that you can do is say, I can show you that it is the only ace of spades inside the deck. So you turn the deck face up, being careful not to expose this double back card, and then go through a few cards and see, look, I'm showing you that there's no other ace of spades. Get this couple cards, turn them over, and then what you're doing now is you're just going till you run out of cards, till you get to the back of the cards, okay? By doing this move, that'll hide that double back card, right? And you stop. This is the double back card, which was on the top, okay? And you say that was the only ace of spades in the deck, okay? And they think they've seen all the cards, but they just didn't see this double back card just by doing that, move. Because all you're doing is turning the cards over, putting them face up, okay? And then they think that you run out of cards by the time you get to that double back again, and boom, you show that it's a regular deck. You showed 52 cards. You can also kind of do it this way too. Just be careful not to show this last card of a double back, and then you show that's a regular deck of cards. Square them up and you're done. And that's your trick. And that's easy, card to egg. And it's great around Easter time, you know, because you're using, you know, props that are available around Easter. It's a nice Easter themed trick to it, card in anything basically. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have fun. Happy Easter, everybody. And until next time.